Hey guys, what is going on? Carter here. Got an odd couple comparison for you. Well, maybe not that odd. I have the Dalibor custom Sirius folder on the right and the ZT0550 on the left. This is a Hinder design. This is obviously Dalibor's design. He's a maker from Croatia. I've been featuring this knife quite a bit because I really like it. It's a cool knife. But the reason for this video is I don't know, I kind of noticed some similarities and I wanted to run a comparison between the two. As you can see, they're both roughly about the same size. I mean, the concept of carrying kind of a beefy titanium frame lock kind of carries through both of these. Weight-wise, this one's quite a bit lighter. For one thing, you've got two giant slabs of titanium on here. This one has one giant slab of titanium, then a steel liner, I believe it's steel, and a G10 scale. So a lot lighter here, a lot thinner blade stock. But as far as the blades go otherwise, you can see there's a fairly similar shape. They both kind of got this one more so, kind of this modified Tonto type thing going on. You've got the straight run here and then kind of a semi-curved sweep going on up there. Whereas the ZT is similar, but just much more subtle. It's less of an acute angle over here, so you would not look at this and think modified Tonto. You could look at this one and think modified Tonto, but then when you compare the two, you can see the similarities. So it's kind of interesting how they bridge that gap between, yeah, I could call this modified Tonto. No, I would not call this modified Tonto, but you can see similarities between the two. But both really cool knives. I like carrying them both. This one is super deep carry, not my preference, but I know a lot of people like that. Whereas this one is not, but still not deep. Not deep. Goes to about here, so might be a little shallow for some people. You do got quite a bit of blade sticking out, but it's not too bad really. Obviously both titanium frame locks. This is 3V steel, pretty hardcore stuff. S35 VN here, a little bit more all around what most people are looking for from steel, but this is I mean, this can take abuse. This 3V can just take abuse. See that the tips are both very thick, probably about the same. I mean, obviously the Dalibor gets considerably thicker as it goes along. Overall handle length is thicker on the Sirius. Both use standoffs, two at the bottom. This one has one in the middle, this one does not, but it has a standoff up here. So I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of the standoff being up here just to reinforce what's going on in this area with the pivot. Speaking of pivots, huge pivot on the Dalibor, massive pivot. The ZT is big compared to some, but not compared to the Dalibor. Price point, a lot of people criticize me because I don't mention price point. I don't mention it a lot, mostly because I don't think about it. But also, a lot of the knives I talk about are kind of customs and things like that, and prices change, obviously, and so I hate to say, oh yeah, I got this for X dollars, and then somebody sees my video a year from now, contact the maker, and it's nowhere near that anymore, or vice versa. And plus, a lot of the knives I get them for deals and things, so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so price point, I paid about twice the ZT cost on this one. I know Dalibor's prices have gone up a little bit since then, and as time goes by, it'll probably continue to go that way. Granted, I'm sure quality and things like that will improve as well. He's really just kind of starting out, and so he's still buying equipment and things to make his life easier, and tools to make things just more professional looking, I guess you would say, more clean. But his raw skill is, it's there, man. It is there. Really nice knife. Both of these are really cool. I actually find myself carrying this one more lately, but definitely like the ZT as well. So yeah, just a quick look between these two. Nothing too in-depth or intense. I just thought they were kind of somewhat similar when I was looking at them one day. And it's always kind of fun to compare two knives together, or at least I think so. Very nice. Alright guys, have a nice day. Take it easy.